Take care of yourself, not for anyone else, just for yourself. There was once a woman named Althea who lived her life by other people's expectations. From childhood, she had been told what to do, what to wear, how to act, and what kind of dreams she should have. At school, she worked hard because teachers praised her when she scored high. At home, she obeyed because she didn't want to disappoint her parents. As she grew older, she carried that habit into adulthood, pleasing bosses, friends, and even strangers. But inside, something was missing. She would lie awake at night wondering, if I stripped away every voice telling me what to do, who would I be? What would I want? That question haunted her, and it hurt because she realized she had never truly lived for herself. One day, while walking in the park after a stressful day at work, she saw a group of children laughing as they played. They weren't worried about how their hair looked or whether they were running too loud. They were free. Watching them, Althea suddenly realized she had traded her freedom for approval. That moment struck her heart like lightning. She whispered to herself, I have only one life, and it belongs to me. That night she made a decision, quiet but powerful. She would start taking care of herself, not for recognition, not for applause, but because she mattered. Not because the world demanded it, but because her soul deserved it. The next morning she set her alarm earlier and went for a walk, not to post it online, but simply to feel her lungs breathe fresh air. She cooked a healthy meal, not for anyone else's approval, but because her body was her temple. She even looked at herself in the mirror, and instead of criticizing her reflection, she said softly, You are worthy. You are enough. At first, it felt awkward, even selfish. People around her noticed the changes. Some said, Why are you doing that? You don't need to. Others laughed, thinking it was just a phase, but Althea kept going. Because for the first time, she understood something most people never learn. Self-care is not selfish. It is survival. She began setting boundaries, saying no when something drained her energy and yes only to what aligned with her values. She journaled her thoughts, discovering passions she had buried long ago. She started painting again, something she had loved as a child but abandoned when others told her it was a waste of time. Slowly, the fog lifted. Althea felt stronger, calmer, and more alive than ever. She wasn't chasing validation anymore, she was walking her own path. And because she filled her own cup first, she had more love and kindness to give genuinely without resentment or exhaustion. Life still brought challenges, work stress, family drama, unexpected setbacks. But now she faced them with a new mindset. She told herself, I am not here to impress. I am here to live. The truth is, the world will always have opinions. Some will cheer you on, others will criticize, and many won't care either way. If you try to live for them, you'll never win. But if you live for yourself, you'll never lose. Taking care of yourself is not about escaping responsibility. It's about honoring your body, your mind, and your heart. It's about choosing to rest when you're tired, choosing to speak kindly to yourself when doubt creeps in, and choosing to protect your dreams even when others don't understand them. At the end of the day, it's not the approval of others that lets you sleep peacefully at night. It's knowing you lived true to yourself. So remember this: you owe yourself the love that you keep trying to give to everyone else. You owe yourself rest, joy, laughter, growth, and forgiveness. You owe yourself the chance to become who you were always meant to be. Like Althea, you too can step out of the shadow of expectations. You too can rise, not for anyone else's applause, but for the quiet power of self-respect. Take care of yourself, not because the world demands it, not because someone told you to. Do it for the one person who will walk with you every single day of your life, yourself.